Dominic was a 20-year-old who lived in Rising Sun, Maryland, a small town near the Pennsylvania border. He was home alone on a Friday night, watching a movie on his laptop, when he heard a loud crash outside. He paused the movie and looked out the window, expecting to see a car accident or a fallen tree. Instead, he saw something that made his blood run cold. A large, dark creature with long limbs and a vicious mouth was tearing apart a running car on the street. It had no eyes, but it seemed to sense every sound and movement around it. He quickly grabbed his phone and called his mom, who was out for dinner with his stepfather at a nearby restaurant. He hoped she was safe and that she would answer. He dialed her number and waited for her to pick up. "Mom, you there? There is something outside the house, come home now." He spoke in an unintentionally raised voice, but it was still loud enough for the creature to hear. It turned its head in his direction, its mouth opening in a snarl. It left the car and sprinted towards his house, its claws digging into the pavement. Dominic realized he had made a terrible mistake. He had called his mom, but he had also raised his voice. A sound that the creature might have heard. He looked at his phone and saw that his mom had not answered. He did not know if she was alive or dead. He hung up and instinctively threw his phone across the room, which made a loud racket, and he winced at the noise. He hoped that the creature had not heard it, that it was too busy with its prey. But he was wrong. He heard a thud on the roof, followed by a loud screech. The creature had heard him talking. It had found him. It was coming for him. Dominic panicked. He had no weapons, no way to defend himself. He had no friends with him, no one to help him. His parents were out somewhere, and he did not know if they were alive or dead. He was alone, and he was doomed. He ran out of his room and to the closet in the spare bedroom, noisily threw aside the clutter in front of it and hid inside, closing the curtains and hoping the creature would not find him. He held his breath, trying to be as quiet as possible. He heard the creature break through the window and enter his room. He heard it slowly walking through his room and the rest of the house, making an eerie clicking noise, searching for him. He heard it getting closer and closer to the closet. He prayed for a miracle. He prayed for his mom. He prayed for his life. But no one answered his prayers. Dominic inhaled sharply. The creature rushed toward the closet and shredded the curtains. It swung its arm and hit him with a fatal blow. He never saw his 3 cats, Chloe, Muff and Puskers, or his chihuahua, Minnie, again. They had tried to run away, out of his room when it crashed through the window, but they could not escape the creature's wrath. It killed them all with a single swipe of its arm, leaving no survivors in the house.